What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I'm going to recreate one of my old Manosphere classics. No woman is ever really single, especially if she's good looking, okay? And I want to talk about that because with a lot of people that approach women, whether you do it through the phone, the internet purposes, or in person, you know, a lot of times women, if they're interested in you, if you talk to them in person, they're never going to, you know, if they like you and like what you have to say, most women won't tell you they have a boyfriend, okay? They'll tell you that they don't have a boyfriend. They may hint that something is complicated. Some ladies don't want to talk to you, they'll say they're married. They'll say anything to get away from you. But if they're really into you, or if they like you, whether it's online or whatever, they'll say that they're single. And I think guys really believe that. You believe that she is really single. And for what she can tell you is the truth, right? From when she's available to you, she is single. You know, when she calls you, she is single, okay? But you're not able to account for when she can't come over, when she can't spend the night. She could be telling you she's at work late, and all of these things, you know, become embedded in, you know, her information when she first meets you. Some ladies come to the relationships with, quote unquote gay best friends, play cousins, brothers, and you don't even know that those guys are dudes that she used to sleep with, and using those dudes as an excuse when she first meets you to be able to leave and go and do things and be with the other guy. You won't find out sometimes till years later. But I think that the fundamental thing is that a lot of women want men to believe that they're available because she says she's single. The reality is no woman is ever really single, in my opinion, especially if she looks good. If she's thick, she got a fat butt, something like that, never single. She might not be in a committed relationship where somebody's claiming her, but somebody's taking her out on dates. Somebody is, what do glamour sounds? Somebody is getting that, okay? Usually. And a woman is, so peculiar that if she can really like you and want to talk to you and be very jealous of you, why you ain't calling me? Why you ain't doing this? Crying over you? It'd be a dude right there in the bed. He'll be like, why you crying, babe? Oh, my mom, she's crying over you with the dude in the bed. And a lot of guys don't know how sick and twisted some of this stuff can be. But you need to set your expectations, especially if you're a guy and dealing in a long distance relationship. Come on, bro. You're not there. She's there. When you met her, she was thick. She was looking good. You think you the only person that felt that way? Okay? A lot of times that a lot of brothers are dealing with women and kind of look at these ex-guys that she says that she was dealing with. And all the time, some of the times for the reasons why they break up or stop talking, it's because the guy don't want to take the relationship to the next level. Not that she didn't like him. Not that she didn't love him. He didn't want to take it to the next level. And he thought that she wasn't worth taking it to the next level. All she was worth to him was booty climbing sounds. Now you represent a different opportunity. Maybe you're a guy that, has more money. You might be a guy that, has more wealth, has more education. You can upgrade the quality of her life. You're a better prospect. And if you can do those things for her, well, yeah, because the other guy is not going to do it, so you can do it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that when you're not there, she's not going to screw that other guy. Because she's attached to that other guy. The relationship didn't end on any bad terms. All right? She needs to move on with her life. You're a better prospect, but you there's no way you can gauge the activity of what her and the other guy is doing. You'll never know. Okay? Now, in some cases, she can cut a guy off like that. But hey, if he's been hitting it for a few years and you come along, you still think that he can't? Usually, of course he can. Now, he might not have as much availability to you or to her or things like that. But especially some of you guys who dating overseas, you know, you sending money back to certain chicks and whatever and things like that. And trust me, I've been through it just like anybody else. You think you all high and mighty, you find out the dude that she was dealing with, he didn't even have anything. Because, you know, and they would tell them all day that, hey, I'm single and all that. They never single. When you met her, she was so-called single. But she was still messing with this dude. Or more than one dude. Or talking to a multitude of dudes. One dude for text message purposes. We know about that. One dude who fixed stuff. Okay? One dude who she is in the friend zone. There are many different kind of guys that ladies have access to. And the reality is that as much as you know this, because they're never going to tell you like, oh, I'm sleeping with this guy, but it's not going nowhere. You're not going to find that till after you go through her phone or something like that. They're always going to tell you no, because they don't want you to feel like, you know, they're a hoe or something. They don't want you to feel like you, because they know that most guys, if you know, then you're not going to take them out on dates. You're not going to get serious with them. You'll just know that they're for the street. So they're never going to tell you the truth. They're never going to tell you the truth. If they could get in a situation where they could be like, listen, I'm messing with this guy and this other guy, but these dudes ain't doing nothing for me. I'm just screwing them, but they won't be with me. I need you to be with me so I can still screw them on the side. She can't tell you that because you will leave. So I got to tell him, no, I'm still looking for somebody else. I'm looking for you and all that stuff. And that's just kind of how it usually works. But you need to have your expectations set. And the expectations are, no matter how much you are, how much money you make, how important you are, you're not going to be that important to her as you feel about yourself. Most women have a hard time understanding good men and what a good man is worth. You understand it, and men understand it. We good workers, good help is hard to find. Good collaborators, we know how hard it is to find that. Most women can't decipher that much between those things with guys are dating, because I believe they're clouded by their entitlement. All right. And the best way to make issues for yourself is to believe that you are the end all be all. You're better than all the other guys she's dating right now. And that could be true. That don't mean that she's not getting piped down by somebody. And usually the guy that she's getting piped down by right now is not even a guy that can even hold the door open for you. That's the sad part. If you look at some of these ladies, these guys are dealing with, these guys can't even do nothing for them. You come through there trying to do something for her. She goes back and deals with those same dudes she's been used to. And I try to tell guys all the time, as long as you understand it, and just tell them, listen, you know, let that guy take care of you. If you want to hook up with me, that's fine. But, you know, I'm not going to be the main guy to the guys you already messing with. Let him take care of you. I think that's the kind of transparent, if it's going to be like that, just say that. But they're never going to say that. And I'm not saying all women, because I believe you have some women who are definitely honest about the situation. That is true. But I think that for more people, and especially that's outside of America, they're not going to say that kind of stuff. American women are more likely to say that. Look, I'm messing with this guy. I like having sex with him, but it's not going nowhere. That I can respect. But just know that. You talk to her, she already got somebody. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.